Okay, cool. I want to talk about Islamophobia in the NBA, and we're big fans of Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf on this show. We've both
Hmm.
with him plenty of times, and I don't know if the level of Islamophobia has changed a lot since those days. Please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm not sure. I don't know, but obviously I'm not in those circles anymore, right? So it's hard to gauge. But this Palestinian issue, to link both questions, it has made a drastic difference. Remember, post 9/11, for about 5 to 6 to 7 years there, American society was about demonizing Muslims. But
Hmm.
now that people are more educated on the issue of, number one, what Islam is, and number two, who and why Muslims are suffering around the world, uh, I've noticed that the NBA and many more institutions are a little bit more reluctant to open their mouth and start talking crazy. This
Mm,
is what I've noticed, because the threshold of understanding and knowledge from the American populace has moved up a little bit. So people are more educated now. So it's way harder to demonize a brother like Mahmoud, for example. It's way harder, because the nuances and the complexities are starting to hit home with the American public, and American public equals sports fan, right? Because America is all about sports, right? So I think they're being more careful than they probably used to be.
Well, I think if I could just offer this because I hear what you're saying, but then I look about the reluctance of every single NBA team to denounce an actual genocide happening. And I don't think this should be a hard thing to do. Thousands of Palestinians are getting slaughtered and ethnic cleansing and starved to death, and you don't say anything as an organization. To me, if it was reversed and if say that was happening to Israel, every organization would have made
mm.
statements and everything on behalf. But so I look at it and I'm like, well, what is holding you back to calling out a slaughter, a genocide? And it's hard for me to say